on Madison Creek. We're still working on harvesting our brand new Field 54 here yet. Hopefully everyone likes harvesting. As I've said before, one of my more favorite activities in the game here. So we're going to be working on that here again this episode. Also working on planting Field 61. And we'll see what's at some point here. Maybe we'll get a mower going on our grass field there as well. Get that all mowed up. In the meantime, we're still running the old John Deere 4400 combine here. Haven't taken the time to look to see if we got enough money to maybe afford something different. I know a couple of you folks have suggested one of them red things. We'll have to maybe look at that at some point. We'll see once here if we got one cheap enough. Emphasis there on cheap, everyone. That is going to be the big emphasis there. Or maybe even run two we'll see once, everyone. We'll have to see once. But at least for now, we're going to be sticking with harvesting with this here for this episode. And the 4020 is slipping, yeah. Yeah, the 4020 is slipping. I'm having some issues here with a sprayer. Or actually, it's not a sprayer, it's a spreader here. And Courseplay. Courseplay does have a, turn on field option. It is turned on. If you watch the end of last episode there. Yeah, Courseplay isn't exactly turning on the field. It's missing it by quite a bit. In fact, yeah, the turn down here, but it actually literally went all the way across the tracks to make the, it's like, oh my, it was in field 50 making the turns. Like, seriously? There ain't no way we need to be making no turn like that. But anyway, that's what Courseplay's doing. I don't know if it's always done that, everyone, if I've never noticed that, but yeah, apparently. Most of fields, I just do one headland, call it good. So, one headland, that'll get the job done, right? Spreader there, 20-some meter spread width. That should be enough to turn around. Yeah, apparently, if you do maybe 7 or 8 headlands, maybe it'll eventually be enough to turn around with that thing. I don't know if that's the tractor's fault or what, but oh my. Okay, let's go sort this business out here a minute. Where are you at? Yeah, he's stuck on a tree over here now. And talk about some weird turns, too, Evan, because he's like... okay, yeah, I guess he's making the turn there. Also, some weird stuff going on with the fertilizer. Notice, like there's a missing... Actually, that section there might be missing, because that's the washout. That could be. But this swath right here doesn't quite look right either. I don't know, we'll have to keep an eye on it. So it doesn't look like it's quite working right. But anyway, we'll keep... Oh, okay, we were full. And just like that one, it stopped. Like, okay. Just spent on self-unloading here so far. I mentioned last episode, maybe a grain cart might be kind of nice, but then again, it's got to work with Courseplay. And we all know how well that works. Okay, work is maybe not the proper word for it. Lack thereof. And old style, that should be the planter. The planter's probably done. So yeah, we'll let this fill up here, everyone. And while that's not fill up, while it's unloading, we'll go ahead and get a mower going on the grass field here. Probably grab the International for that again. The International's been doing a great job of mowing here the last couple times. Basically not missing anything. I think that's probably more improvements with Courseplay than anything, but kind of nice to see the field actually, like completely mowed versus all the missing strips that used to be there. Okay, you're done. That did not didn't take long at all, did it? Nope. Go ahead and close that. Then we also need to get one more application of fertilizer on this field and spray it there as well. I can see I got the sprayer sitting out there. I was going to spray this field here as soon as we were done planting it last time around. Until I realized, yeah, this planter is not no-till. And the planting wasn't actually working. Okay, shut that off. Let's go grab the International here a minute. Get hooked up to our trusty Kverland mower here. Oh, the storm might not have been a wise choice to go out. I think we got it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And as I noted last episode, I did forget to fertilize this field, so yield on it's probably not going to be the greatest this time around. Oh well. Keep forgetting to fertilize it here. Go ahead and get rid of that course and load up grass field 1 4-meter mow. Oh, and center offset as well. Sure, don't forget that. Let's see. We need 3.7 to the left. First waypoint. Drive the course. And at least when it comes to these bales this time around as well, when I don't believe there's any need in saving them yet, we still got a massive stack of bales over here. Haven't even touched them yet. All the mixed rations I made here. Actually, you know what? I guess I made a couple more loads here between episodes, didn't I? Cows were full. I don't know if they still are or not. Yeah, they're pretty close. Pretty close to being full there. Just been using the alfalfa bales. Looks like we got 2. No, 3. No, okay, there's a couple more over here yet. 2 there. And 4 here. So 6 more alfalfa bales to go yet. Probably use those up. And then we got all the hay bales over here. Like I said, we got a few bales. Bunch of corn stalk bales there as well. Not entirely sure what to do with those yet. I saved them here a while back thinking I could give them to the cows for straw, but that doesn't seem to actually work. But on the plus side of it, they're also not using any straw apparently, so that's cool, I guess. Yep, horses are looking pretty good. Sheep are looking pretty good as well. Oh, speaking of horses, by the way, Evan, as you noted when we purchased the horses, I did turn on the animal keeper mod there. Had it fill the horses with straw. I have since turned that back off. So in theory, animal keepers should not be filling the horses or the cows with straw anymore. I don't know where or what's going on as far as not being used. I have no idea what's up with that, everyone. But anyway. 4020 stuck. Yeah, 4020. Yeah, I know. Yeah, see what I was seeing, everyone? Or yeah, it's across the railroad tracks. Like, why does Courseman need that? Oh, oops. Okay, didn't mean to throw it like that. Like, why does it have to make that big of a turn? Oh, and the train's going by. Oh boy. And then it turns fertilizer. This is the neighbor's field. No offense, I'm not paying to have the neighbor's field fertilized. Just saying, apparently Courseman's going to fertilize the neighbor's field. Great. Actually, no, let me just hang on to you a minute until that train goes by. Train doesn't go by yet. Yep, I think we're good. Okay. Please wait while he attempts to crash into literally every single tree. Oh, he's going to miss that one? Oh, my goodness. A miracle. A miracle. Yeah, looks like some weirdness going on with the fertilizer there. Whatever. Back to harvesting. So far, we've only made it around this field once here so far. This has proven to be a bit of a larger field than I realized. Which, of course, everyone is why I'm thinking, maybe a bigger combine might be kind of nice. We could, of course, maybe check out, like, what do we got? 4400. There's also a 6600 and, a 7700 version of this combine. I'm not sure how much larger the headers are, though. This is a 218 header. Obviously, those combines, if the headers for them aren't much larger, it doesn't really do us much good. Okay, we'll keep working our way around the field here. And, of course, reminder, everyone, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up there. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that as well. Also, I asked last episode, keep in mind that episode has not gone live yet, so I don't know the answer yet. But, again, you folks are welcome to comment this episode as well. Do you folks want to see precision farming used on this map with this series? Again, just like I said, let me know in the comments below, or if you already did, like I said, I'll see it in the last episode. Like I said, this episode just has not gone live yet, so. But yes, we're debating if we should use precision farming on this map here with this series. Again, for those of you who have not seen that, definitely check out the precision farming DLC. It is a free DLC, by the way. You can download it straight from the official Farming Simulator mod hub. I'm assuming you can also download it from right within the game as well, I would assume. I'm not sure if that mod's available, mod/DLC. I don't know if that's available for the console or not. I have not heard any information on that. I have not taken the time to look into that either. So, like I said, I don't know if that's available for the console or not, everyone, but precision farming, for those who don't know what that is, basically adds soil types, variations in fertilizer levels, variations in lime levels, and of course, along with all that variability comes variable yields. That's basically what it comes down to, everyone. So, those who wonder what that does, that's pretty much what it does. Again, if you'd like to check it out more, you can follow myself over on Twitch. We'll be playing around with the Precision Farming DLC on the multiplayer there, kind of seeing what it's all about, and also debating if we want to use it on the next multiplayer map or not. The next multiplayer map, by the way, we're kind of tentatively planning on this map here at this point. I'm not sure we're going to do a real long playthrough on that map. We'll have to see how it goes, everyone. We just kind of wanted to give it a try, see how hard it would be, so to speak. Again, as I've mentioned many times, everyone, the prices on this map are somewhat realistic. They are a little high, but might be interesting to see what it's like playing on a map that has somewhat realistic pricing, compared to real life. Otherwise, normally the pricing in the game here, everyone, is quite high. Like, you should have no problems making money in this game. Unless, of course, you're playing on this map. And even then, we're still making money, everyone. It's just, it's a little bit slower process, right? 40-20 is slipping in. Really? How much more does he have to fertilize yet? Man, he's being really derpy about it, too. Like, what in the world? I don't know, of course, but I'm questioning you here. There was a feature request a while back for, like, tree avoidance and stuff like that for course, but clearly that has not made it into courseplay yet. Here we go, fertilizing the neighbor's property. Okay. You can leave off with that there. Oh, right into the tree. Nice job, courseplay. Nice job. I don't want to stop it, everyone, because I don't exactly know where courseplay is at here. I suppose I can make some guesses, but... Oh, yeah, look at that. He is too fertilizing the neighbors. How do you like that? I don't. Anyway, I was speaking of the multiplayer server there a moment ago. If you'd like to join us on the multiplayer server, and or just on TeamSpeak, you're welcome to do so. Information again for the RDAllen TeamSpeak server is down below. A reminder again, we do use TeamSpeak for our multiplayer voice chat as opposed to, the more questionable one, shall we say. And again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. That information, again, down below in the description. Okay, we'll see if we can pull up some comments here a moment and see what everyone is saying in the comments section. Which, reminder, by the way, comment section down below. Leave, got any questions, leave it down below. Jack was saying, don't forget about your corn. Forget about the corn. Let's see, is it for dry corn? I think that's what Jack is probably referring to, which we'll have to check that. I don't remember if we sold that all or not. I know there's some barley left over on. We do have some barley in the silo. Someone did mention that. I did not get that sold yet. That's a very good point. I did actually go check that here between episodes, everyone. There really was, there's only, 170 bushels. It's like, it's really not even worth making a trip to sell it. So, decided between episodes there not to do that. Also, I was asking, like, how do I tell what's in, or mentioning how do you tell what's in the silo system? Because if you go to the menu here, the menu does not show what's in the silo system. It's 0, right? But you folks are saying if we go to global company here, and if we go to the North Grain Leg, I guess, open overview menu, then it should say. Which, okay, yeah, I guess it does, everyone. It does actually say barley, 6,000 liters. Canola, that's not very convenient, though, is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. We used them all for the horses, didn't we? 55,000 liters of soybeans in there. Okay, probably should sell that at some point. So anyway, that's good to know, everyone. If you want to know what's in the silo system here, at least on the farmyard I'm at, apparently you have to go through the global company menu, and I guess it's kind of the dryer there, and check and see what that says for what's in there. Not the nicest, if you ask me, but hey, at least it works. You can see what's in there. Okay, and we are full. We're just going to take a shortcut here. Like I said, I'm trying to keep things moving here a little bit. Yay, 4020 is finished. I don't know exactly what he did there, but that is not right. John was saying, great video, had me laughing. Well, hey, thank you very much for that there, John. Jim was saying, great video as always. Keep up the great work. The latest version of Courseplay is version 15. Came out this morning, so you might want to upgrade to this version. See if the unload combine feature has been fixed. I think we kind of discussed this last episode. I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. Never know, though. Maybe it is. And, of course, by the time I'm recording this episode, it's probably already... Well, if it's on version 50, it's probably on version 20 by now, maybe. At least if they're going at the rate they have been going the last couple days. G-Man was saying, please link the truck feed mixer. I know a couple of other folks were asking about that feed mixer on the truck as well. Unfortunately, as far as I know, everyone, that mod is private. And I don't have a link for it, unfortunately. We can see if maybe the mod author would consider releasing it. And or at least maybe the person that sent it to me maybe has a link where to get it. Lone Wolf was saying, I'm going back to my previous version of Courseplay. I also updated to version 13 and won't run a baler anymore. Well, that's not a problem I had. Obviously, we were able to bale up the hayfield there. One baler seemed to work just fine. It was pooping out bales. You're not the first person to complain about that there, Lone Wolf. I know that was probably a week or two ago. We had a couple of individuals that were complaining Courseplay was not working with baling. I'm assuming that was maybe just an updated version that was bad at that point. I don't know. I haven't heard any more complaints about that, though, since. And obviously, I'm on version 13 here, so a little odd that the baler won't work for you. Let's go stop the 4020 here a minute. I don't know what he's doing, but like I said, he definitely appears to have done some serious derpiness here. We'll just leave him there for now. Off camera, I'll try to get him off the field. Like that there, when I know that's not supposed to be. That's like legitimately missing there for some reason. And then we got a section there that's like missing too. I don't know. Just weird. Chalk it up to Courseplay. Kevin was saying your bin storage will show up under the global, under the grain dryer tab. Yes, thank you very much for that there, Kevin. I know... Oh, you know what? We'll read Brian P's comment here as well. To find what you have in the grain bin, you have to go to the global company dryer menu. And if you knew Courseplay would mess up self-unload that bad, I wouldn't have said anything about them updating it. Yes, thanks to both Brian and Kevin. And I think there might have been a couple other people that mentioned it as well. Never occurred to me to go check that. You know what? And now that folks mention that, I do remember I had seen that there before. Obviously, I always kind of look at it for the dry corn, right? But it does show everything else that is in that silo system as well. Canadian Goat was saying no precision farming. Not yet. Not yet. Like I said, we'll see what everyone says in the comments here. And if the response is overwhelmingly yes, we'll add it to it. Crushed Full was saying if you get the John Deere 8350 planter, you can have multiple. Yes, and that was kind of what I was maybe thinking. We could pull 3 of them. That'd be a good-sized planting setup there, right? Again, the John Deere 8350, it's only slightly smaller than our current planter. It sure doesn't look it. Our current planter looks really big, everyone. Just the size of it, I guess, but compared to the 8350 anyway. But yes, if we get the 8350, maybe get 3 of them, and then we can pull 3 of them together. And like I said, that'll make for a decent-sized planting setup. Might be a little cumbersome to set up, but at least for the larger fields, I think it'll be worth it. Keith was saying, are you going to post your videos on Rumble and not just the CommiTube? That's a good one. That's a good question there, Keith. Yes. Good question. Anyone else notice our great social media overlords? Yep. Bit commie they are. Okay, well that's 2 headlands. Going around, I guess. Christopher was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. Gary the Rooster was also saying, cool video. Hey, thank you very much for that. Ian was saying he's first. That's a shame. David was also asking about the TMR mixer. Where did you find the truck with that TMR mixer on it? Again, like I said, I believe that was sent to me by the person that made it, or at least put it together, one of those two. And as far as I know, it's kind of sort of technically private at this point. Typically, when I kind of try not to use private mods, and I wasn't aware of that necessarily, that it was private when I started using it. In fact, I wasn't even aware of where it came from at first until individual that made it. Like, oh yeah, I sent that to you. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Really cool mixer, by the way. Probably going to be my favorite, like, self-propelled mixer on a truck at this point. There is also one in the Busters group, everyone. So if you can't get the one I have, there is another TMR mixer on a truck. It's the Busters GMC, and you can get that from the Busters group over on Facebook there. I think I showed that a few episodes back. There is another one there. Like I said, it's under the Busters category. Oh, still missed that turn. Missed that turn. Chavella was saying, anyone remember Autumn Oaks or Georgetown or Oklahoma back in Farming Simulator 15? Yes, the good old Oklahoma. Who doesn't like some good old Farming Simulator 15 Oklahoma? Unfortunately, everyone, that's a map that has not been converted to, 17 or obviously 19. There was supposedly some rumors that it was going to be converted to 19 here, and never heard anything more about it, which is, kind of a shame. It was a rather, I would say, unique map in some ways. Very red soil, which I always thought was kind of cool. Like I said, you don't see much variation in soil sometimes. That map definitely had variation of color when it came to the soil, so that was kind of cool. Okay, go unload here again. Let's see, what are we at? Okay, we got a few more minutes yet this episode. I mean, we're making progress. Working on our 3rd headland around the field. I know it seems like it's taking a while, but like I said, we are making progress. Could maybe see, like, maybe get 2 more DMI gravity wagons here or something. Oh, you know what? I do have the grain truck. I mean, I could get the grain truck, park, like, the grain truck down at the other end or something. That way, whichever one is closer. That's not a bad idea. Just happen to think of that, everyone. We might just, well, I probably won't do it this episode, but between episodes here, I might just do that. I'm tempted to maybe try the course by self-unload mode here again, too. I don't have high hopes of working, but you never know. Maybe it would. I mean, it didn't work last time. Why would it work this time? Good question. I don't know. We are going to fill up here, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, we're going to go want to unload these DMI gravity wagons here then a minute. Let's see. Nope. Farmall. Apparently I shut it off. Good for me. For anyone curious, by the way, if you want to get the DMI gravity wagons here, you can find those over on the RDAllen Facebook page, along with all the other mods I have done and or edited here so far. I don't know if this is the proper field entrance for this field or not, but it seems like the, oh boy, sliding around, the more proper one. As I said before, I don't think this farm all is quite set up right, horsepower weight-wise or something. I know the horsepower it says it's supposed to have, but it sure doesn't feel like it compared to some of the other tractors in the game here. But then again, we are hauling technically 800 bushels of grain here at this point, so that, yeah, that weighs just a little bit. Oh, and looks like we better stop by the fuel tank on our way back here. Just noticed that. Getting a little low on the, oh boy. That slid over, didn't it? Getting a little low on the fuel there. At least with this tractor, we don't have to worry about any of that DEF. Actually, you know what? I say we don't have to worry about it, everyone. It makes you question, did the mod author actually take the time to remove the DEF from this model? Wouldn't surprise me if it actually still has it in the XML file. I don't know if you can tell in the shop if it has it or not. Because, yeah, it lists fuel there. It doesn't really say. And I'm not sure where this is in the shop here again. Actually, you know what? Farmall 1206 right there. Yeah, 50. It doesn't say, you know, what the capacity is if it does have DEF here in the menu, everyone. So you don't actually know unless you actually open it up. Or if you have, wasn't there a DEF mod? Pretty sure there's like some sort of DEF mod, if I remember correctly. We used it on the multiplayer server, if I remember correctly, briefly. I don't know if we even used it for a full map. I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure we used it for a little bit. And then, yeah, that's enough of that. Okay, there we go. All topped off. Build it back up with dinosaur bones. As a certain other YouTuber farmer would say. Name that person. I do got to say, everyone, a little bit of fixing and tweaking on this tractor. I think this could be a really nice tractor yet. Just needs some of the dirt and the tires and stuff like that fixed. I don't think it would take a whole lot to fix this. Of course, I say that, everyone. Then you start, yeah, you got to fix this, and then it's like, oh, well, that's not right either. And you want to fix that, and before you know it, you know, a couple days in, and you haven't slept in 4 days, and you know, that type of thing, you know. That is some really black exhaust there. Yeah, that may be way, some of the city people think tractors are, but as I've mentioned before, in reality, that's not the way it actually is. At least it's not supposed to be. Maybe if something's wrong with it, yes, but... Typically, the exhaust on most, even the older tractors, that one burns relatively transparent. Like, you really can't see it. Anyway, but looking at the time, it looks like it is unfortunately time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.